Good morning, my dear students. 8th Standard Subject Science, Chapter number 8 Pollution. In the last lecture, we have seen a part of air pollution. Today, we are going to discuss about preventive measures of air pollution. So, very first preventive measure is smoke emerging from factories contains harmful particles. Hence, pollution controlling machinery should be used. Example, arresters, filters, likewise. So whatever the smoke is coming from the chimney, you must know about this word. A chimney is attached with the factory's top root. Okay, so something should be arrangement is there of filters and all. So in that way, harmful gases can't enter in the direct. They can't enter in the directly to the air. Okay, point number 2 is proper disposal of stinking waste generated in cities. So whatever sinking waste is there, proper disposal should be there. Otherwise, if we spit anywhere, then a lot of stink will be getting comes in the environment. So that is also a part of air pollution. Control on atomic test, chemical weapons, etc. Control, or we can say ban over CFC production. So these are the preventive measures of air pollution. Now, very interesting part, water pollution. Have you heard about water pollution? In the right hand side corner you can observe there is a picture of water pollution. What are you observing over here? So a lot of garbage is coming in the river, and through the pipe the dirty water is entering in the river or lake, we can say. A lot of garbage is there, so this water is going to get polluted, so we can say this is water pollution. Okay, so you can imagine your mind how water gets pollute. Okay, so do you have any answer for the same? Have you observed water pollution, like wherever the water gets dirty? Do you have any idea for the same? So let's go, it's about the points of how it comes with it. So water is said to be polluted when it becomes unclean and poisonous due to mixing of natural, or we can say artificial, unwanted material. When it becomes harmful to living organisms due to decreased oxygen content. When epidemic diseases are spread through the water. Likewise, if the water gets dirty, if water gets polluted, then it will become poisonous, and when it is coming poisonous, so we can say whatever the living organisms which are present in the water, they get die. So we can say it is harmful for overall species. So afterwards, freshwater marine water pollution includes physical, chemical, and biological changes. So water pollutants, we can say, point number 1, water pollutant is biological pollutants. Water does not remain potable due to algae, bacteria, viruses, parasites, etc. Disease are spreads due to biological pollution. So how biological pollution? Due to this algae, bacteria and all. These are entering in the dirty water, and this is biological pollution. Next is inorganic pollutants, suspended particles like fine sand, dust, soil, precipitates of salt, compound of arsenic, cadmium, lead, mercury, and traces of radioactive material like bomb explosion. Through the bomb explosion, a lot of radioactive materials comes in the water. Whatever the dust that is also entering in the water, and the fine sand, compounds of arsenic, cadmium, lead, mercury, all this gets entered in through the soil, they gets entered in the water. So we can say these are the inorganic pollutants. Through this also water gets polluted, water gets dirty, and if the water becomes dirty, then it gets pollute. Okay, next is organic pollutants, pesticides, insecticides, fertilizers, sewage, industrial effluents, etc. Basic example, whatever the sewage is there in the present of water, that through that water gets polluted. And fertilizers, during cropping we are using fertilizers, through this also water gets polluted, because whatever we are using, anyhow they are coming in the water only. So that is also a part of organic pollutants. So here, reasons of water pollution, one is natural, another one is man-made. As we discussed about air pollution, man-made and natural, in the similar way here also reasons of water pollution, man-made and natural reasons. So first we will go ahead with the natural reasons. Very first is aquatic weeds, depletion in O2 level, changes in natural qualities of water. Decomposing matter. Decomposing matter means decomposing bodies of plants, animals in the water. Next is sludge, river current and its diversion. Soil erosion, many biotic and abiotic factors. Biotic and abiotic factors means whatever the things are present naturally in the environment, likewise living and non-living. Okay? So these are the biotic and abiotic. They gets added in the water due to soil erosion. Next is microbes like fungi and bacteria. They grow on organic matter decaying in water. Algae. Excessive algal growth pollutes water. Like whatever in the water, a lot of greenish water you may have observed over there. Due to that, water gets dirty. Okay. Next is nematodes. Soil nematodes flow in with rainwater. Nematode means the roundworm or threadworm gets added in the water. Due to that, also water gets dirty because they gets die, and afterwards water becomes dirty. So these are the natural reasons to water gets dirty. And now next is man-made reasons. The very first is domestic sewage. Domestic sewage from villages and cities is disposed of in river water. Whatever the sewage is coming through the villages and all the sewage going to gets added in the rivers. Here in this picture, you can observe that how domestic sewage is going to get added in the river. Next is industrial effluents. Various pigments like bleaching chemicals, leather pieces, fibers, mercury, lead, etc. are released into water. Oil spillage means while transportation, cleaning of tankers, oil spills into water. Use of fertilizers and pesticides. NPK containing chemical fertilizers. Pesticides like engine, chlorine, carbonate containing pesticides flow and mix with the water. These are the types of fertilizers, NPK. Okay. Next, other reasons: disposal of human waste, washing of clothes, decomposing hemp and flax in water, disposal of ashes, floral offering to God, water from thermal power of plant. Through these pictures, you all can clear the concept of water pollution and how we can control the water pollution, because obviously it is the controlling is in our hand only. Next is effects of water pollution. You all know about effects of water pollution. Still, we will go ahead with point wise. Diseases like hepatitis, typhoid disease, like of skin, and alimentary canal. It will affect on alimentary canal also. Ailments of liver, kidneys, brain, deformities in bones, hypertension. All these are effects of water pollution which affect on our human beings. Next, effects of water pollution about ecosystem, how it is affecting on ecosystem. It retarded plant growth, loss of plant species. Because if it retard on plant growth, definitely we lost the species. Okay, plant species. Increase in salt content of water, decrease dissolved oxygen level, disturbance in aquatic ecosystem, death of aquatic animals, adverse effect on seabirds. Other effects are change in physical and chemical properties of water. Obviously, if when water gets dirt, then definitely lot of chemicals getting added in it, and it will change the properties of the water. Changes in natural color of taste, useful aquatic fauna like destroyed, soil fertility is affected, toxic materials are added to crops. All these are the effects of water pollution, so we should avoid the water pollution all the time, because it will affect on our ecosystem, on human being, as well as with the water. Next topic is soil pollution. Out of the total land area of the soil is covered by ice. Some is desert, whereas some is occupied by mountains and hills. Very less area of land is available for human use. We all know about most of the land is covered with ice, desert, and mountain, hills. Very less area is used in the human use. Okay, soil is said to be polluted when there are changes in its physical, biological, and chemical properties, and its fertility decreases due to either natural or man-made reasons. Now, behind the soil pollution, lot of reasons are there. You can observe here in this picture, if the things like chemicals and all gets added in the soil, then the crops will not get clear, like proper, we are not getting cropping. Okay, so we can say this is soil erosion of soil. We can, it is get converted into soil pollution. Let me show you a few pictures to you. In these pictures you can observe how soil gets polluted. Now here are the effects of soil pollution. Soil fertility decreases due to mixing of salty acidic water from industry. Radioactive and other pollutants enter and pass through food chain like the soil, crop, water and human body. Obviously, due to this, we are having foods and all, and foods comes from trees, and through the trees comes from soil, and soil is having radioactive pollutants, then it will enter in our body. Okay, next is problem of water pollution increases due to soil pollution. Toxic substances leach into water. Similarly, diseases spreads through various pathogens. Now here there is a relationship between pollution with air and water. So if we waste is dumped at wrong places, instead of composing, pathogens grow upon it, which are then mixed with water, causing water pollution. Insecticides, chemical fertilizers like weedicides are used in agriculture, which causes soil pollution. Excessively sprayed insecticides and weedicides are mixed with air, causing air pollution. Similarly, excessive use of chemical fertilizers causes water pollution. This is very important part. You can observe here in this picture, due to this for insecticides and pesticides, the chemicals gets entered in air, as well as through the crops it will enter in soil, and afterwards it will enter in the water. Through this, all three types of pollution comes: water pollution, air pollution and soil pollution. Soil pollution occurs due to mixing of human waste, birds, of animals waste. This releases various stinking gases causing air pollution. Same waste may cause water pollution if mixed with water. Please observe above images which I have shown in video. You will get this. Okay. So we can prevent the pollution and we can control it. So few preventions are over here. Government of India has enacted some laws of control, regulations and prevention of pollution. So following are the laws of pollution. We have to control the pollution. Very first is Water Pollution and Prevention Act 1974. Second, Air Pollution and Prevention Act 1981. Third is Environmental Protection Act 1986. Please search these points on Google. You will get the idea for the same. Various laws and rules are in force in relation to biomedical waste, harmful effluents, solid waste, and sound pollution. Governments, government statutory bodies like Maharashtra Pollution Control Board, Central Pollution Control Board supervise about whether the industries, industrial areas, local governing bodies like municipalities, district council, panchayat samiti, gram panchayat, etc. follow the laws about the pollution control. Now you all know about the idea of noise pollution. Now the time, if the garba and all is there, so government is giving the time, a specific time you can play this till 10 p.m. You can't play after 10 p.m. During the hospitals and all, you cannot make a DJ sound very high loud. So due to that, noise pollution comes. Lot of rules are having by government. You can't spit anywhere. For the spitting, the dustbins and all there on the station side, if you will go, you can't spit anywhere. If you spit, then they will gives you a challan. And if you smoke anywhere in the public place, it is also not allowed. Due to that, someone others health, it will affect on the someone else health. Okay, so these types rules are there which are given by government. So all are very important, and all these comes in a specific acts, so which are given over here. Act 1 about water pollution, 2 3, so all these acts are given by the government, which we also have to follow through these rules. Okay, so here our chapter gets over. I'll send you the exercise question and answer in the PDF form. Thank you.